Okay, ladies. So the next topic I want to talk about is Slim Thug.
Yeah, you got
and
it.
his comments.
Slim Dog.
Yeah, exactly. And his comments he made about black women. What do you think about that? I'll start with Stacey.
Ooh, I knew you were gonna start with me. You know, it's it's so disconcerting to me that a young man, a brother, would just put us out there like that, talking about that black women need to be closer to their men. And I just would like to sit down with him intelligently and say, black women have been carrying the family for so long, back to when we was with Massa. And so to just to put us under the bus, for lack of a better word, was really disconcerting. And then to make the analogy that we should be more like white women. First of all, we're women, you know, and not to period, and we don't need anybody else pitting us against each other. But to say when you're in a relationship with a white woman, your situation is better. And I love what the author said, what the reporter said. Then why is highest divorce rate within white couples? So are white men tired? I mean, it was a really good article, but I was really disconcerted that he would do us like that.
And the other thing too is who does he think he is? Obviously, Massa would be very happy with what he said, and the Klan would be very happy with what he said. Because he said the only good part of his girlfriend was the white side. So obviously, you know, that's like being a little slave going up. Yeah, Massa, the only good part of my girl is the fact that she's white, just like you. So he should be ashamed of himself for even putting us out there like that. And first of all, black men need to get themselves together. They need to stop talking about what black women need to do and that we need to lower our standards. No, brothers, you need to raise your standards.
And challenge yourselves.
Yes, take care of your children, go to school, get an education, do the things that us black women do.
Not just that, be a man. If you're claiming the stake of head of the household for anything, then do that. Be what you say you are. If you're going to be the provider, be the provider. And as far as him saying stuff about like black women don't cook anymore, we don't hold our brothers down, there are so many black women that I know that do. Even when a man goes to jail for something as ignorant as because he wanted to go out and sell drugs instead of making a good living for themselves. I know so many black mothers who, regardless of what their sons may do, still support them because they hope and want for them to do good for themselves. The problem is not really, I'm not going to say every black woman is great, because that's like saying every person. People in general, every race and every culture has people who aren't that great. But with the whole situation with,
but you know what, let me say this, because what I think that he was doing, and as women, as intelligent women, we have to recognize that he was speaking from his point of reference. And so what I would hope that women of color would take away from this young man is, one, not to necessarily beat him up because he was wrong, but to let's educate him. And I love Natasha's statement about encouraging him. No, what you need to do is you need to encourage the brothers to better themselves. So we can have a union.
We need to stop supporting these rappers, buying their stuff, booty shaking to all their songs. Slim Thug is not getting any of my money, so then he can go talk bad about me? No.
I want to challenge you on something you said, because you said as black women we should not buy his music, and I recognize that we should maybe be selective, but I don't know if I would take it that way, because he is a young man trying to better himself. But what I would encourage, and I'm not telling you to spend your money on him, I would encourage our young sisters to take an inner look at themselves. And if you're not going to buy his record, don't buy his record because you truly believe that there's some value of worth that you have. You understand? There's a difference between, I'm just not going to buy his record because my mama said he talk about black women, but then every other statement that you have with your girls, you come and file. No, really understand the movement and then don't buy his music. That's that's my concern.
I definitely agree with that. And ladies, that was a great subject. I think we all put in some great input, and we can definitely talk about this all day long. But Open Dialogue is now closed.